Well, they can't get Michelle, so they can't get Bex. Not my words. The words of Mr. AquaDreams. Uh,
Yeah,
and
yeah, I did say that. I did go, right, they're not getting Michelle. They really getting Bex, though. But in the same video, I did say, if you can get anyone back. Not like she's been doing much, and very clearly, she agreed.
yeah, and so she is now back after 5 years away from the show. She's done traveling the world. I did see the video they usually post for tomorrow, like the show. Oh, what's happened after the accident? And then yeah, she basically hung up on Sonia, I believe, but Bianca and Lauren were crying. And no, Lauren was not sniffing the baby's panties. No, so I'll just get that out of the way.
That being said in the first minute, are we safe?
Yeah, we're safe.
Oh, I'll take that risk.
Yeah, we'll take that risk. So
He's editing out and post. Let's go.
I'm not editing it out. It's staying in. So yeah. How do you find this news, Ash?
I mean, it was expected, right? There's no real shock that Bex is going to be back for her dad's funeral. Like, it's not even any real speculation. Like, I guess we could suggest what she's done. As far as she left after having a storyline kind of remotely similar to Phil's, where she just got really withdrawn and tried to make an attempt on her life, and she then at that point realized that life was worth living. After the boat crash, she went traveling, and we got some updates. She was in Thailand. She's all over the place having a travel.
Do you reckon she's seen some
around
of my favorite mates?
around the parts? But yeah, it's just it's a strange one, really. Like, because how much the issue of Bex as a character before this point is she never really did anything. Like, she had her relationship with Shaki, who once he died, she never got past it at all in any way, shape, or form. And then before she left, obviously they went, "Oh yeah, we've got this really big storyline for you. You'd be great." And then she left before it could really get good. But Bex, she was always a favorite of mine. I always enjoyed the character. She had that that emo goth looking look for a while. Teenage me, all the rage was Bex. But yeah, she's gonna return for Dad's funeral. Shocker.
Yeah, and I guess I'll read the article. I forgot to put the article on the screen, so give me a quick second. There we go. The article's back on screen, guys. Look at that. I can do editing. EastEnders confirms another returning character for Martin's heartbreaking funeral. I'm coming home. It's amazing for me to come home. See, it works at that instant. EastEnders has confirmed that Bex Fowler will return for the funeral of her father Martin following his tragic death. The iconic character passed away following the dramatic explosion at the Vic during Thursday's February 20th live episode, bringing an end to James Boy's 11-year stint in the role. As Walford comes together and mourns the loss of a valued member of the community, it's announced on Saturday that Martin's niece Vicky will be returning to the Albert Square after 21 years away.
And if you've not watched that video, watch that video. We released it yesterday or 2 days ago.
Depending when this comes out. And here
it's got a clickbait title, but you should be able to figure out what it is.
The soap has now confirmed that Bex, Martin's daughter, will return to East London for a short stint to honour her father's memory, with Jasmine de Armfield reprising her role. She last played in 2020. It's wonderful to be back in EastEnders.
Short stint, Clenshaw's back in the game.
Yeah.
He had one more in him. He wasn't gonna leave without a kerfuffle. Well, you're telling me I can bring someone back? Yeah, let's go. 1 week. Let's go. I honestly, that's probably my favorite little small thing of this Chris Clenshaw era, because it's like, and they're coming back for a week.
It's been 1 week since you brought me back. Time to leave again.
Yeah, it's yeah, I just love it. It's probably one of my favorite running jokes of this period of EastEnders, where at the end of the day, He loves a 1 week return, but they are good. Not to like we take the piss, but they have been genuinely really good in the way that they reintroduce a character who probably may honestly some of these characters you never would have expected to ever come back in any form whatsoever. They bring them back for a week, give them a fresh coat of paint, remind you that they exist, and then leave with a nice little update to their story, which allows you to be like, oh, that's nice, and then it sets up the future potential if you ever want to see them return in the future. Like short stint Clenshaw, I may take the piss out of, but fundamentally it worked.
Yeah, it's wonderful to be back at EastEnders and to see so many familiar faces at Anfield. Amazing for me to come home, but for Bex, it's absolutely an absolutely devastating time because she's lost her dad. She's grown up a lot, having spent the past few years travelling, so we're going to see a much more mature and grown-up version of Bex this time around. I'm thinking of the star who debuted on the soap in 2014.
Okay, one thing I will say, Bex has got to be a tragic character. Every man she's ever loved has died. Like, Shaki died, Kush died, Martin's dead. Like, oh, it's you just get used to grieving at that point. You go through the whole process without even knowing. Poor bastard. And yes, she will be more grown up. When she left, she was barely 18. And I don't know, she may have been, I don't remember. But she was still fairly young, hadn't really experienced much of the world. Obviously going travelling for what, like 5 years now? That's first and foremost, how's she bankrolling that? In this economy, around the world in 5 years. Who's bankrolling that?
Well,
and second, definitely not Martin. Martin's not bankrolling that.
Well,
all right, Bex is an apple.
Well, the thing is, EastEnders' economy and Soap's economy is completely different to our economy. So even though it'd be like 20 grand in our world, it's like 2 grand in the EastEnders world. Let's be honest. She doesn't. No. You know what's going to be weird? She doesn't even have to buy a ticket. She can just go. Hello, where are you going? Thailand. Grand. Hop on that plane, and then she'll just go to Thailand. That's how it works in Soaps.
But yeah, it's but yeah, obviously time's not been kind to Bex, but we'd imagine she'll be in a much better place than she was when she left.
Yep. We're delighted to welcome Jasmine home to EastEnders as part of Martin's farewell, added executive producer Chris Clenshaw. There's no way that Bex will miss her dad's funeral, and Sonia needs her eldest daughter more than ever. It's been 5 years in which Bex has gone out into the world. She'll come back with a renewed wisdom and experience good thing in the future. Who is due to leave his role in the upcoming weeks. Bex's return will see her reunite with her mother Sonia, who had her own tumultuous journey as she gave birth to Julia in the rubble of the fic. In addition to being distraught for Martin's death, Bex will be reportedly hit hard as she attempts to interrupt. Whilst Bex impending return will
That's an understatement. Her dad's dead. Dad's dead article. I'm sure she's going to be hit fucking hard by it. Yeah, she may be experiencing some discomfort. So, fucking course. Sorry.
With Bex's impending return will air in the near future. The soap unveiled a brand new clip from Monday's episode via its social media accounts for a hospitalised Sonia informing Bex of her father's passing during a phone call. So yeah, she will be returning. I don't know if I have any thoughts. You?
Well, it's just we don't really know when, but it'll be nice to have an update to the character. It's a short stint once again. We don't really know when it will happen, but we'd imagine fairly soon. Like most funerals take place within a month. Different than Ireland. Don't most funerals in Ireland like take place by the end of the week or something crazy like that?
Yeah. You're buried on you die on the Thursday. You're buried by the Saturday. You know. We just do the in and out method. Oh, Granny's dead. Quick, chop her in the coffin, throw her out. Yeah, there we go.
Delicious. But yeah, so I mean, I'll be excited to see Bex come back. I always enjoyed the character, and always thought she was criminally underrated and underused in her time on the show. As a whole, like it'd be like, oh, is she gonna do anything yet? No. Oh, what scene she gonna have? Martin's gonna yell at everyone because he's a protective dad. Oh, like, yeah, just kind of the. She got hit with the old tragedy stick, and the tragedies just keep coming. It's a shame that she didn't get to reunite with a slightly older Martin in the same way. She didn't really get to spend more time on screen with him. That would probably be a bittersweet thing because I guarantee she's not coming back whilst they're still filming. You know, good old James Bay, he's gone. He's in the Bahamas right now, living his best life. That's a lie. That's a joke. But you know, point being, it's a shame that that Bex has come back in these circumstances, but hey, maybe it's a sweetener for, hey, this is what Bex could do whenever people would want to kind of re-establish the Fowler name.
Can I end this on a fun coffin fact? You don't mind?
Yeah, all right.
So, do you know the lid of the coffin?
Yeah.
When like houses were smaller and obviously they had to get rid of the table, you obviously just, instead of like, since you put the table out, you just put the lid on the coffin and just pop your tea down on that. Like, you just use the lid of the coffin as a table. There's a fun fact. Yeah, so just remember, kids at home, when Granny's dead and you need a kitchen table, just pop the lid on, pop the tea on. There you go. Bob's your uncle and Mary's your aunt. So yeah, there's your fun.
Granny's dead.
Granny's dead. Quick, workshop her out. So yeah, hope you like this video. I will preference, if you did watch the end of this video, I will preference there is a video coming out tomorrow, or that's already out, where we did record it on the Thursday. So yeah, we are anticipating the comments that will say, bloody hell, Bex returning, blah blah blah. Just know, we recorded it Thursday. So yeah, yes. We will see you in the next one. Bye bye.